shot opportunity. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. No good on the 3. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And now just over a minute played here in the first. MP passes to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the pass to Williams. To the middle. Rebounded by the Pistons. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Obi the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
And for Gilgeous-Alexander, he's a leader. Very young, but that role fell to him.
Yeah, the clear star of a very young team. OKC has handed him the keys to the franchise. He will likely be the leader of this team for a long time. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
MP with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered by Favors. Lock at 6. Here's Lindsay. That shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season. And last year, they took both games.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Grant. Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Lee up top. He dishes it to MP. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Lindsay. Inside. Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Baisley. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 3. Over to the left wing. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort. And the rejection by Jackson. MP kicks to Jackson. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 3. Unloads. Here's Dort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Here's Favors. And the rejection by MP. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Favors. And it's Baisley in at the 4-man position.
How about about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cunningham. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Cunningham's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Detroit?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in. They promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. And that was another look at the incredible D that led to the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Frank Jackson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Roby, he's checked in for Basil.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Greg, you know, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
But because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
And the dunk by MP.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. He feeds it to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bay. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Lindsay. That shot misses. Great D that time from Favors. Out left to the wing. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Piston lead.
The defense has got to be aware of Derek Favors. This guy is especially effective at using his height near the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 2. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. MP's really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they have. Bay and Grant are the forward. Jackson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Lindsay in at the 5 down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Cunningham. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now the pass to Cunningham. Back to Jackson. Now here's Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. The 9-foot shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
There's the lob to Jackson. And Detroit with another turnover here.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Pistons, entirely new group.
Substitution on the court.
MP looking around. Outside, Joseph. Outside, Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. MP, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Jerome. And stolen by MP. With 1 on the clock, you can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Lou Dort. Favors is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jerome in a shooting guard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Down low. No good that time. Good defense by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Favors. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Grant. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Bay passes to Jackson. Floats it up for MP.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thunder trailing by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Roby's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Isaiah Roby.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. High arcing shot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Favors. And the rejection by MP. Bay passes to Lindsay. Now here's Cunningham. Defended by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here he goes, and rejection by MP.